Good morning and welcome to all BSc second year students of physical science. Welcome to online lecture series of semester 4th, paper 9th, that is fish gear and craft technology. In this paper 9 we have seen materials used for manufacturing fishing gears. Those material which is to be used for the manufacturing of fishing gears. All these material, these are to be essential. These material, these are to be the prerequisite for the manufacturing of fishing gears or the fishing nets. During last part, we have studied, we have seen that is the twist. How the twist these are to be produced, and this twist these are to be which type of twist, that is soft twist, hard, medium or extra hard. Then we have seen that is numbering system of yarn or yarn numbering system. Those material, those yarn thread, these are to be formed. Yarn system, these are to be developed. These yarn, these are to be formed. How this yarn, these are to be give numbers. The numbering of these yarn, these are to be seen in last period. In this yarn numbering, two types of numbering these are to be done, these are to be seen. One is the direct system of yarn numbering and second is the indirect system of yarn number. Means all these part, that is a twist, these a twist, then extra hard, medium or soft, then these numbering yarn system, these are to be direct numbering system. Again in this direct numbering system, different aspect, different point, these are to be seen. Denier system or that is a British count system. Means these direct and indirect system of numbering yarn and twist, these are to be seen in last period. Now the next material which is to be used for the manufacturing of nets, or the material which is to be required for the manufacturing of gears, and that materials are the ropes. We have know that these ropes, these are of different size and different dimensions. Means small size rope as well as the medium size and large size ropes. Means according to the creativity and according to the that is use of net, these ropes, these are to be used, these ropes, these are to be prepared, and these ropes, these are to be useful for the requisite, main requisite for the materials or for the gear construction. Then how these ropes, these are to be prepared, how these ropes, these are to be manufactured, and how these ropes, these are to be classified, we have seen in this lecture, in this part, that is materials used in manufacture of fishing gears and types of ropes. Hope all these are to be we have seen today's lecture, today's part. Yes. Types of ropes. A rope is defined as a cordage. A rope is defined as a cordage with circumference of 25 mm or more. It is a rope defined as a cordage with circumference of 25 millimeter or more than 25 millimeter. That cordage is called as the rope. Ropes find a variety of uses. Both in fishing vessels and fishing gear. Means these ropes, these are to be used variety of occasions, variety of times, and variety of uses, these are to be done. These are to be used, and these ropes, these are to be used both in vessels, in ships, as well as it is also used in fishing gears. Means not only in gears or not only vessels, but maximum occasions these ropes, these are to be used in fishing gear, like purse seines and trawl nets. In fishing gear like purse seine and trawl net, these ropes, they prevent the fish from escaping. These ropes, they prevent the fish from escaping. It is attained by using purse line. It is attained by using purse line in the former and cord end line in the latter. Means in the anterior part, in the anterior region, these rope, these are to be act as a purse line, whereas in the last end, in the cord end or in the behind end, these rope, these are to be act as a cord end line, and these ropes, these are to be performed. These are to be performed these function, that is the purse line rope and the cord end, and both these ends, that is purse line and cord end, these are to be avoided the escaping of fishes from the nets from the gear. In seines, they shepherd and guide. In seine nets, in seine net, these ropes, these are to be shepherd and guide the fish into the net and help in towing the gear. Maximum occasion, maximum times, these nets, these are to be used in seine nets. At that time, these nets, these are to be, or these rope, these are to be hauled in the in front side, in the in front area of the net, and these rope, these are to be guide the fish into the net and help these net towing with the help of these ropes. That's why these ropes in seine net, these are to be act as a guide for the fish which is to be entered inside the net. There are four types of rope. There are four types of ropes based on the raw material used for their fabrication. How many? There are four types of ropes. These ropes, these are to be used in netting, used in fish manufacturing, and these ropes, these are to be used and classified depending upon the material which is to be used, or from which material these are to be fabricated. Which material these ropes, these are to be fabricated. These ropes, these are to be classified as below, as following this. The first types of ropes, that is vegetable fiber ropes. First rope is the vegetable fiber ropes. Among the vegetable fiber ropes, more commonly used are those made up of manila, sisal and coir. Means the rope which is to be manufactured, the rope which is to be fabricated with the help of the fiber of the vegetables, and that rope is called as vegetable fiber rope. What is meant by vegetable fiber rope? The rope which is to be manufactured or the rope which is to be fabricated with the help of fibers of vegetables, and that rope is called as vegetable fiber ropes. It is called as vegetable fiber ropes, and these vegetable fiber ropes, these are to be mainly used for netting for fishing material, and the ropes, these are to be used as a vegetables of manila, vegetables of sisal and coir. These ropes, these are to be used on large scale. However, the vegetable fiber ropes have almost been replaced by. However, today the vegetable fiber ropes have been almost replaced by synthetic ones, except in the certain undeveloped and developing countries. In those countries, these are to be underdeveloped, and those countries, these are to be not developed, undeveloped. In these undeveloped and underdeveloped countries, instead of synthetic fiber, that is vegetable fiber, these are to be used, and these vegetable fibers are the manila fibers, or the ropes are the manila fiber ropes, the ropes are the sisal fiber ropes, and the ropes are the coir fiber ropes, and these vegetable fiber ropes, these are to be used in these countries. But in developed countries, instead of these vegetable fiber, synthetic fiber, these are to be used on large scale. Second type of ropes are the fiber ropes. Second type of the ropes are the fiber ropes. What is in the fiber ropes? These ropes are becoming popular. These ropes are becoming popular due to their high breaking strength, rot resistance, uniformity and continuity, and that's why these fiber ropes, these are to be most popular, these are to be most used in manufacturing of fishing gears, or that is used in ships or in vessels. And these fiber ropes, these are to be popular due to their high breaking strength. Strength of this fiber rope is to be high breaking strength. Rot resistance, these are to be do not rotting, these are to be done, and it is to be rot resistance, means more time, more duration, these are to be found, these are to be available, keep in water, it is to be not rotting is to be done, that's why it is to be rot resistance. Then uniformity of these fibers, these are to be same, these are to be similar, and due to the uniformity, and continuity of these fiber, the fiber ropes, these are to be used. The more commonly used synthetic fiber ropes are as, which are the more synthetic fiber ropes? That is, first PA, continuous filaments and monofilaments, that is PA, polyamide, then PES, polyesters, these are the continuous filaments, PES, then P, polyethylene, monofilaments, and PP, continuous filaments, discontinuous filament, monofilament, then fabricated filaments, tapes. All these means PA, PES, PE and PP. All these are the synthetic fibers. These are to be used, these are to be popularly utilized for manufacturing of nets and gears as well as used in vessels. Besides PA, beside PES, PE and PP, PVAA and PVC, PVAA and PVC as staple fiber ropes are also used in Japan. Beside PA, polyamide, beside polyethylene, besides then polypropylene, besides PE means beside PA, PES, PE and PA, PVAA and PVC as staple fibers are also used in Japan. In Japan country, these instead of PA, PES, PE and PP, PVAA and PVC is also used as a staple fibers for fishing nets as well as for material. Third type of ropes, metal wire ropes. Third type of ropes are the metal wire ropes. These ropes are commonly used in fishing as wraps and other lines and are very strong. Means as development these are to be proceed, as modernization these are to be takes place. Instead of these synthetic fiber, instead of these vegetable ropes or the synthetic ropes, the modern days metal wire ropes these are to be used. Metal wire ropes these are to be used, and these metal wire ropes abundantly these are to be used in electricity. These are to be used in electricity. These are to be used in, that is, thermal power station. And these metal wire ropes these are to be commonly manufactured by metals. Those metals these are to be the properties, and that property is the ductility. Ductility, that to prepare the wire. These are commonly used in fishing as wraps and other lines and are very strong. That's why these metal wire ropes these are to be used in today in large countries or on large scale. And fourth is the combination ropes. Fourth type of rope is the combination rope. These are formed by combination of natural or synthetic fiber and steel wires. Means combination of natural, combination of synthetic, combination of fiber and combination of metal wire or steel wire. These fourth type or the fourth group these are to produce, these are to be formed. It is called as the combination rope. These combination rope these are to be either formed by combination of natural or synthetic or steel fiber. The ropes these are to be manufactured, ropes these are to be fabricated. It is called as the combination ropes. They are easier to handle. These combination ropes are to be easier to handle, flexible and runless. This combination rope is to be flexible and run less risk of injury to the user. Then they are mostly used in trawling. These combination rope these are to be easier to handle. These are to be flexible and run less risk of injury. Run less risk of injury to the user. They are mostly used in trawling. They are mostly used in trawling nets. That's why these combination ropes these are to be used. These are to be utilized in a different manner in different ways. Yes. Fabrication of fiber ropes. How these fiber ropes these are to be fabricated. How the fabrication of these fiber ropes these are to be done. Fabrication of fiber ropes. Lead ropes. The fibers are spun and twisted. The fibers are spun and twisted into rope yarn. Into rope yarn. Two or more rope yarns are twisted into a strand, and several strands are laid in a rope. It is called as that is fabrication of fiber ropes. Lead ropes, how these ropes these are to be manufactured, how these ropes these are to be twisted to each other. That's why the fibers are spoon and twisted into rope yarn. Two or more rope yarns are twisted into a strand. Several strands are laid in a rope, and that is called as lead rope. The direction of twist is opposite to that of the preceding one. The direction of twist is to be opposite to that of the preceding one. In the case of a cable lead rope, several lead ropes are twisted. Means the direction of these twist is opposite to that of the preceding ones. In the case of cable lead rope, several lead ropes are twisted. Metal wire ropes, a definite number of wires of particular size, are fabricated in a uniform geometric arrangement to form a strand of required diameter. How metal wire ropes these are to be fabricated? Metal wire ropes are to be fabricated by a definite number of wires, 1, 2, 3, of a particular size. Size may be 25 mm, size may be 35 mm, it may be 50 mm. Means a definite number of wires and a definite number of size are to be fabricated in a uniform geometric arrangement to form a strand of required diameter, and with this metal wire ropes these are to be prepared, these are to be fabricated. The required number of strands are then laid together around a core to form the rope. The core may be fiber or wire ropes. Means the required number of strands are then laid together around a core to form the rope. The core may be fiber or core may be wire ropes. Means these fabrication of ropes these are to be manufactured depending upon the strands, and these are to be depending upon the cores, how much type of core these are to be used, how much type of core these are to be, that may be wire core or that may be fiber core or fiber rope these are to be used for the fabrication of metal wire ropes. Combination of ropes. The combination of ropes are either a combination of natural fibers and steel wires, or these combination of ropes these are to be manufactured, these are to be fabricated by combination. Ropes are either on combination of natural fibers and steel fibers, or either combination of synthetic fiber and steel wires. Means two chances these are to be produced. One is the combination of, that is ropes are either combination of natural fiber and steel wires, or another chances synthetic fibers and steel wires. Means instead of natural, synthetic fiber these are to be used, and steel wire these are to be as it is. The latter are becoming more popular, that is synthetic fiber and steel wires are to be more popular, and in this combination rope manufacturing where synthetic fibers and steel wire these are to be used, in this PP monofilaments and PP film fibers are most commonly used. In this polypropylene PP monofilaments, polypropylene monofilaments and polypropylene film fibers are to be most commonly used for the manufacture, for the fabrication of combination ropes. These are lead ropes of 3. These are lead ropes of 3, 4 and 6 strand structure. These combination ropes these are to be formed, developed. How many types of leads? किती पदराचा असेल, किती पार्टचा असेल, किती लेयरचा असेल? It may be 3, it may be 4 or it may be 6 strands. 6 strands असेल, 4 strands असेल किंवा 3 strands असेल. That is, these are lead ropes of 3, 4 and 6 strands. A core is normally provided. A core is normally provided in the case of ropes with 4 or more strands. With 4 or more strands these are to be used, these are to be utilized. In case of ropes these are to be formed, it is to be formed. Specification and identification of ropes. How these ropes these are to be specification and how these are to be identification of the ropes. The ropes are specified by diameter or circumference in millimeter. The ropes are specified by diameter or circumference in millimeter. The steel wire rope is normally specified. The steel wire rope is normally specified by diameter, and fiber ropes are by circumference. Means steel wire rope is to be normally identified. Normally you can recognize by specified by diameter, and whereas fiber ropes, these are to be by, we have specified by circumference. Means these diameter of fibers and circumference of fibers, we can identify which type of ropes these are to present in this to be found. The burning test is the best used to distinguish between Manila and sisal. The burning test, to burn the rope, and when the ropes these are to be burned, depending upon this burning, we can distinguish between the ropes of Manila, ropes of sisal. Manila leaves a dark grey ash. Manila leaves a dark grey ash, while sisal leaves white ash. When these ropes these are to be burned, we have burn. Which type of ash these are to produce? When we have burn the ropes of Manila, then it leaves the dark grey ash, and when we have burned the sisal, it leaves the white ash. Means depending upon the differentiate of ash, whether ash is to be white ash, the ropes are sisal leaves, or whether ash is to be grey ash, the ropes are to be produced from the Manila. The coir rope is identified by visual inspection. The coir rope is identified by visual inspection of that fibers or grafts, as they are yellowish brown to reddish brown in color. When the coir rope is identified by visual inspection of grubs, as they are yellowish, when we see the grubs of these coir ropes, we can see that, we can vegetate that these are to be yellowish brown to reddish brown in color, and it is the coir ropes. The test used for identification of synthetic fiber ropes are the same as those used for synthetic fiber yarn. Means the test which is to be used for the identification of synthetic fiber ropes, same test these are to be used, same test these are to be utilized for the synthetic fiber yarns to identify, to recognize these ropes. With this, we have studied, we have identified, we have fabricated these different four types of ropes. These different four types of rope. First is the vegetal rope, second is the wire rope, third is the fiber ropes, and fourth is the combination rope. Means these different ropes, these are to be prepared, these are to be fabricated, and these fabric ropes, these are to be identified by their different criteria, by different manufacturing, by different testing, burning test, depending upon the ash, as well as by depending upon their color. With this, these ropes, these are to be used for the manufacturing, and these ropes, these are to be useful for, that is, construction of vessels, as well as it is to be used in nets and vessels. Hope you have understood. These are the different types of ropes used in materials or used in manufacturing of fishing gears. In up to here we have seen, that is, ropes. In next part we have seen the next article. Thank you all of you.